Hi folks, we're back. I'm Bert with In the Kitchen with Bert and Linda, and here's Linda.
Here I am.
And this is the frying pan that's been already oiled. We got some olive oil in that. This is the squash that we were chopping. This is the original squash before we did all this chopping down here, which you can see it. I hope you can see it. Let's see. It's all cut up. We've got the onions cut up. And now we're going to do is put the onions in the pan and let them cook just a little bit. Then we can put the squash in there and then just merge them and then just let them cook down. So right now I'm going to cut this one up and we'll be back. Okay, we got the eyes on and we're heating up the pan. I just turned it on, so now it's just got a saute. So
And what kind of pan you cooking in?
this is a cast iron skillet. Okay, the squash are going in.
And don't worry about it, they will cook down. It looks like a lot, but they're cooking down. And squash have a lot of water in them, so you really don't have to put any water in the pan. Just let them cook.
Okay, the squash are rolling, so now we'll let them cook down and we'll be back.
Okay, we are cooking the squash. We're basically kind of steaming it, but I don't know if you can see the bottom where the onions are. They're beginning to get brown, really brown. And so now we're going to add a little water. Squash are full of water, but these need a little bit, so I'm going to get a cup. There's some burning. Okay, that should do it.
So how much did you add? About 2 tablespoons?
About a half a cup of water. But it depends on how many squash you got. And we got a pan full. So now we're going to let it keep cooking. Okay, our squash is getting tender. And we're taking the potato masher because they're beginning to get tender. And we're going to mash them. Here comes Bert. He's going to mash them. They're going to have to still cook some. But you mash them down when you can and they will cook and thicken up. What do you think, Bert?
They're mashing pretty good.
They're getting there. Okay, we've got. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I think you're doing good. Okay, you're at this point now where you can add your salt and pepper to taste.
Just a little pepper. Got enough?
Yeah, please.
Huh?
That's plenty. And then he's going to put his salt.
And just stir them.
He's going to stir them, and then you can see it's still got a little bit of water in it, but that'll come on out. This is where he's going to add like a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. This is going to finish thickening it up. Just take by hand. There we go. Right on top. And then that's going to finish them out. Now he's going to stir them up and let them thicken. And then we'll be back for the next step. Okay, you can see where he's stirring it in, the flour. And it'll start really thickening up. And then he is going to let them, we call scorch a little bit on the bottom. That's where we're letting the bottom of the squash brown up. And we're going to use the metal spatula on that. So
It's too early yet.
it's a little bit too early, so we'll be back in just a sec. Can you see it steaming? See all the steam coming off? Okay, that's cooking the water out of this squash. If you do not want watery squash, it sounds like a big project, but it really isn't. But that as you watch that steam quit steaming, then you know it's time to start scraping, and you're done. So be back. Okay, now at this point, they're still steaming, but they're done. If you want to eat them like this, that's fine. Bert was raised where his mom would really brown them on the bottom. And so with that, we've cut the heat up on the stove a little bit to give it more heat, to get rid of that moisture. And then you're going to watch him start stirring it. And you try and see what's on the bottom now, Bert. Not quite there. But it looks like you burn them up, but you're really not. It adds really a little bit more flavor to the squash. They're delicious no matter how you cook them.
Oh, you can actually smell a little bit of almost a burnt smell, but that just, I agree with Linda, that adds to the flavor, really.
You know, some restaurants down here in the South will have squash on the menu, but when they bring them to you, they've got cut up squash and onions floating in heavy, greasy water. And it's just, no. That's not how you cook squash.
You cannot eat squash at a restaurant and get the proper flavor.
No.
They don't take the time to really cook them.
It's kind of like they dump it out of a can and here, eat it. No, thank you. Okay, Bert is now scraping.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to put the expert to work.
All right, it's beginning to brown. And so instead of using a spatula this way, turn it over and start scraping. And it looks like it's burning to the pan, but the more you scrape it, it'll come off. It's cooking. And this is where it really gets to be good. He's got more strength than I do. But just keep scraping. It will not hurt this pan. Remember, we're cooking cast iron. If you don't invest money in anything else, invest it in cast iron pots and pans. You will never, ever have to go buy another pot and pan if you take care of it. All right, Bert, I'm going to let you take it back. If you can do better at scraping than I can.
Let me get by you.
Now, if you don't want to go this step, that's fine, because it's already cooked. If you want to stop steps before this, go ahead.
What we're looking at here really is you're getting nice brown squash.
Can you see that?
And so this is the way we like our squash.
Actually, this is how we were raised. Our mamas did this, and grandmas too.
And I really think we really gotten about there. What do you think, dear?
I think so. You cut your heat
I think
off.
you cut the heat off completely.
And just keep scraping. Like I said, it looks like it's burning to the pan. It really isn't. That's the best part of this squash. You can see where it's brown. You see the pan? That's okay. It will come off.
We're going to scrape that off.
Just keep scraping. It will come off and be into the squash. A lot of people don't like that.
But honestly, I think since we're using a metal pan, and you're almost getting some iron into your squash too, believe it or not.
And go and invest in a metal spatula too. All these cute little plastic things are cute, but not for cast iron cooking.
We're going to have some delicious squash.
Okay. Be back in a little bit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, we're back and we've got our squash plated. And see, you can see the brown in it. This is something you won't see at a restaurant or anywhere most of the time. This is browned up this is home cooking, folks. And this is delicious.
And it is very hot.
It's hot, but my goodness. Try it in a cast iron pan. You'll like it.
You thumb it up. I'll try it after it cools down. I refuse to be burned. But anyway, I know it's delicious. We have this a lot, so try it. You will like it.
And just remember, God loves you, and so do we. See you later.